Hi guys, just coming on with project share number 1 for Co-Beads. They kindly sent me some items to review and to make some stuff and do a few projects for them. So I'm coming on to share the first project. Was super excited for this because in this first project I've used some of the molds. As I said in my previous unboxing, they didn't have one of the molds that I really wanted, so I got an alternative mold, which was the mold replaced was skulls. It's more or less an ice cube tray, but I have managed to make some air drying clay with that. The original mould that I'd ordered was an actual silicone mould, and it was a small like oval shape with a, what was it, like a Halloween mould with a lady with a skeleton face, but they'd run out of stock, so I had to order another mould. So I've compromised with that. I've done is I've made some ATC cards. I've not made any for a long time, and I've had real fun doing this. So I'm going to show you them all now and what I've used and take you along in my project. Give me a second because one of my buttons has moved around. They've all moved around on the tray. Right, this is what I've made, and I shall go through them individually. So first off, we used the silicone mould of this one was actually the Eye of the Devil, I think it was called. So here it is here. What I've done is I've used the mould, I've colorized it up. I have embossed the background. I've done that on each of them. I've heat embossed the background. This one's got a plum colour and clocks on the back. Then I've gone round in Posca pen. The colours are beautiful on this. Purple, pink, green, little touch of blue. It says something wicked this way comes. And I've attached some of the bulb pins, which they call kilt pins, onto each. I've added I don't know if you can see that. Let me move this, if I can, out of the way. I don't know if I can without taking it off. Give me a second, because they're removable anyway. I should be able to just take it off. I put it on, so I should be able to just take it off. There we go. I've put an eyelet thing in there on each of the corners of the ATC cards, and then I've put these little bulbs. Let me put that down a minute. So we've got some of these little pins. I can't. I've got no bits of paper that I can put behind. Hang on a sec, because I was holding something. So we've got these little pins. You just pull them apart. I found some nice buttons. It's a nice colour. It's purple, but it's like a heather colour. So hang on. And I got some of these little, I don't know if you can see that because of the glare. I've got some of these tiny little, they look like they're flat back metal, and they've got a wave design in them and a small hole at the top. They're like little coins, if you know what I mean. They're not coins as such, but they're very pretty. So what I've done is I put one of them onto my bulb pin first, and then I've added, can't see what I'm doing, I've added that on the button, and then I've done the hole on each of the ATCs, and I've put that in there and then done that up and then that just sits on the side like that. So I thought that was nice like that. It just gives it an extra feature, you know. And I've got tons of these pins, so it was thinking of what to do, and because they're so small, I didn't know that these are the first ever bulb pins I've had, and I didn't know quite what to do with them all. I was gonna do some for journals, but they're very small ones, so these are perfect for ATC, putting on ATCs, just for a little bit of bonus. I haven't made any of these cards, as I said, for years now, and it was really nice doing something that, you know, you haven't done for a long time. I actually done another one with the same mould. Let me just get this back to show you a second. There we go. And this says, "My soul is free." So this is slightly different colorization and background. Heat embossed again, I think. Is that the copper? Yeah, it's copper embossed at the back. Crackled as well. And then I've just run some word down the side there. And yeah, I really like this mould. It's stand out, you know. Perfect for Halloween projects. I've added a small coversion on the top, a glass one. They never sent me these. These are from a different company, which I'll give them a shout out. But again, I've added a button. This time it's a wood effect. And then the little coin. I was going to colour the coins in, but I like them, I think, in their natural state, because they say antique gold. What that means is they are gold in colour, but they've got like an ingrained pattern in them, they've got like a black inside them. So I thought it was just nice to keep them in their natural state rather than colorise them. So yeah, we've done that, and I'm very pleased with these. I think they've come out, these two together, beautiful. Beautiful. And they're like raised as well, you see. I think they're lovely. So yeah, I've done those. And then I got on with the skull mould, and that was a replacement mould. And as I said, that one was a little bit flimsy for doing air drying clay, because with air drying clay you have to push down into the mould, rather than with resin you can just pour and leave it and then unrelease it. So it was a little bit tricky, but I got there in the end, and I've made a few of them. All of them have got the bulb pins attached on the top, and a button and the little coin. So this one says "Be brave," so you can see how big that is. And I've put some beads in for the eyes, so he looks super scary. And I've used the wing mould as well, and I've colorised that up. I've used some Posca paint pens around it, and again it's embossed at the back. That's got a gold embossing on there. I've added a blue button at the end, and then we've got the little metal disc again, and I'm really pleased with that, you know. So that's that one. I'll show you all the skull ones first, and I'll go through the others. This one, similar. This has got a copper background though, and it says "In the darkness," and then "Dig in the cemetery." And this one has got shades of like a violet, little touch of pink, and some silver going on there, so it looks like he's highlighted. And then he's got white pearls that I've colorised up for the eyes. and the wings were done in black paint and then colorized with the gold. Did I say the background? The background's in copper. It's like very squared, very tiny, minute square. I think that come out nice. As again, button and the little antique gold coin and the bowl pin. I think that's nice. I like it because you can shake it as well, you know. So I just liked them because they were a little bit different, you know. And then the last skull one I've done, this says, rather a little no one than an evil someone. Let me just put that pin straight and then you can see. Now this is fully heat embossed at the back. That has got, I think it's called 100,000. It's a wow embossing powder, but it really gives off a lovely texture. And I have done this with green and gold and silver for on the skull, and I've added some copper colour beads for the eyes, and I've just painted them on the top part. It's not picking up the effect so much yet. Oh yeah, you can just about see it, but it's lovely and glimmery. And then another button up there is like a turtle shell button up there with the little coin again. But that is really nice. The effect on that background is gorgeous, and the skull, you know, all the skulls, all these moulds, bring them out, these ATC cards, because they've given them a 3D sort of, see what I mean? Like, I really do like that. And this one was actually breaking up in the mould, but I left that, can you see where, right round here, and I left it and painted it, and it looks like he's just old, you know, it's just ancient bones. So yeah, I like that. So that's all my sort of Halloweeny type ones. And then I had to play with the mushroom mould, which was really one of my favourites to get, because with them, I thought with the mushroom mould you can do different colours. I like moulds that you can use in different ways rather than just one way, if you see what I mean. Like, for instance, like this, you could have that as an evil eye, you could have that as a monster, you could, you know, do different things with it. Now, the mushroom one, you can colorise it up. You can have them as toadstools. You can have them as mushrooms. You know, you can do all different colours on them, and that's what I like. So I've done a few of them. Now, I've done an Alice one. I've put in the bowl pins into the backs and heat emboss the backs. This says, "You belong amongst the flowers." And I've put a sticker of Alice here, and there is the two mushrooms there. I'm not sure if you're getting the effect, because that one's got white on it as well, but they've come out lovely. Again, heat embossed brick design effect background in, I think that's called Prasia, the heat embossing, because it comes out like a rusty coppery gold colour, and it really puffs up again. It's another one of them ones that puffs up. But aren't they beautiful, the mushrooms? Absolutely gorgeous. I love them. And let's do one of these ones. Oh no, I've done another Alice here. I'll show you that one with the mushrooms on. And this says, "There is no end to the adventure we can have. Okay, so I've used another button with a black rim. It's red and black rim with that coin again. And then, I wonder if I can get this to focus a little bit better. And then I've coloured up some of the mushrooms again. Really loving this mushroom mould. It was so easy to release, so easy to use. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Perfect size as well. I mean, this is an ATC size. It's just a touch bigger. The inner is the ATC. Touch bigger on the outside because I've put backing paper on in black. But I love these. Absolutely love them. And that came out of, this one here came out of the wing mould. That was in the centre of the wing mould. So that is really nice as well. It looks like a jewelled part. So I just mixed the colours on that. So that was an Alice one. And then I've done two little girls. Let me show you this one. I don't know what we're doing for time. Yeah, we're all right. And this is Be Kind. And can't remember. I think I got these stickers from AliExpress a year ago or something. But we've got a lovely pink button up here on the bulb brooch thing, and then the coin again. I've heat embossed in, what colour is that? It's green, in a green. And then I have put the sticker on as a girl, and then I've done all the lovely, lovely mushrooms again. It says Be Kind. And I really do like these mushrooms because you can get so many different colorizations. You know, I've done like orange in there, there's silver in there. I've used a couple of new ones I've got. This one is supposed to be red gold, but it's coming out like a very light shimmery sandy gold, if you know what I mean. This one here. This one is a gold, and then I've got turquoise with pink, and I've done the pink with Posca pen, and again Posca pen all around it just to give it a little bit extra body. I really do like that. I think she's pretty. Yeah, I love these mushrooms, really love these mushrooms. And the last one is another little gal. And I've got an orangey red striped button on this one here. And what does this say? This says Big, Better, Best. And the silver's pop in with that red there on here. Really nice. This is actually gold at the top here and then green. Oh, you can see it now. But when I put it that way, it looks the same colour, but it isn't. See if I can get in a bit closer with that. It's night time here. Let me put this light on a second. Why didn't I think of that? I mean, I'm sitting here, it's late of a night. I wonder if that'll help. Maybe turn it down a bit. No, it can't go down anymore. Well, that's up. You see the sheen on them though, can't you? Like that. How about if I rotate this? Blue light's usually good. Yeah. See? Now we've got that light on a minute. Let me try and show you one of these as well. So, see. I love that. Well, both of them actually. Both of them are my two favourites.